Welcome everybody. This is your first daily watch list of 2024. This is the watch list for Wednesday, January 3rd. I put these watch lists out for you guys for free every single day. The top 5, when the list is longer, go to the Griswold Gold members. This is a very short list today, and that's not all we're doing today. I want you to stay tuned because we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to take a look at the weekly swing plays that I had sent out earlier, as a bunch of those have already been phenomenal plays. So if you're ready to kickstart the year with some strategic insights and a focused approach to trading, I want you to hit that like button. I want you to subscribe. I want you to hit that bell, and let's jump into the market action together. This channel teaches you guys the easiest way to trade that I have found in the stock market. We use a strategy called the Strat. It is very organic, and we basically are using just these candlesticks and what the candlesticks are telling us to do. We're going to get started on this list. The screen you see in front of you, that is TradingView. I have provided a link in the description below. That will give you a free 30-day trial to their sub-based services. And then if you decide to actually use those services, you get up to $30 off of that subscription service. So make sure you guys check out that free offer down below. Let's get started on this very short list. We're going to start off with SPY, my favorite. I did not do a lot of trading today. I wish I would have, because there were a ton of the weekly setups that we're going to go through later on in this video. So stay tuned for that. We look at SPY. SPY had a 2 down that finished green. So what that means is we broke the low of the previous candle, okay? So that means there were sellers in this originally. The buyers brought it back, so we're going to look for those calls. We're going to look for SPY to come back up on Wednesday with calls at 473.67, and we've got really nice time frame continuity right across the board. That could quickly change on Wednesday because each one of these candles are represented right now by this single candle right here. Every one of those is based off of this right now. So we could realistically turn all red, or we could continue to be all green. It is the start of a new year, a new quarter, a new month, a new week, and a new day. So again, let's be very cautious when looking at this. We'll look at CVX. CVX has what we call a shooter candle. It's a bearish pattern. It's one of the 3 actionable signals with this strategy. A shooter candle is where we have this body and a long wick to the top. It is a bearish pattern. We've got the time frame continuity, but again, that can change very easily tomorrow morning as we open up, and CVX could just trend the other way. But we're going to look for puts here at 149.24. Our first target hit right here at the bottom of the preceding wick. And the only other one I've got for you guys today is Home Depot. Not something I typically put on here because Home Depot has a bigger spread between the bid and the ask, and it's got a higher premium when you're buying options on it. So we do have the inside bar, not quite a shooter candle. So we can look for puts here at 343.22, calls at 347.30. And if we go back and look at the last inside bars on Home Depot, this one ran really nicely to the downside for 4 straight days. This one went outside bar. We did break to the upside, hit targets, and then came back down. And here's a double inside bar that ran. Here's an inside bar that ran. Here is an inside bar triggered and hit targets before reversing into a hammer candle. We talked about the shooters. This is one of the other actionable signals. The shooter, the hammer, and the inside bar. This thing off of the hammer candle ran for days upon days upon days. So that's what we'd be looking for on Home Depot. Now, what I really want to go through with you guys is the weekly swings that I gave out over the weekend, okay? Let's take a quick rundown and a look at some of these. Adobe, okay? Those 2 pink lines, that's our trigger. The 2 pink lines, big run to the downside. Chewy, run to the downside. CCL, big run to the downside. 3 for 3 so far, guys. Macy's, okay, this one ran to the downside and hit targets. 4 for 4. Procter & Gamble to the upside. 5 of 5. XEL, 6 of 6. Look at these big runs. This is off that double inside bar. Okay, 6. There's PayPal number 7, hit targets. Okay, EW, worst of the bunch so far, but you'd still be in this, okay? So we're 7 of 8. And Macy's, Procter & Gamble, XEL, PayPal, and EW, those were the top 5 I gave out to the Griswold Gold members. CCL right at the top there was one of the ones I was really looking at. I did not give it to them, though. We look at eBay. Okay, eBay has had a nice run up. We're still in that play. Oracle, run to the downside that hit targets. Coca-Cola, big run to the upside, hit targets. Comcast off the double inside bar triggered, hit targets and a little bit more before reversing. CRM, run to the downside. D-Dog, run to the downside. DraftKings, run to the downside. We've also broken the inside bar on the monthly on DraftKings, so look out. This could be a bit of a run on DraftKings, although it has, if we go to the month, it's a long ways down to hit that target, but very, very possible. So pay attention to that. This might be something that you guys might still want to get into. I would wait for an actionable signal on the daily probably to get in on that, or the 4-hour chart. Or you could just jump in if that's what your prerogative is and that's how you want to do it. Okay? Not necessarily a bad thing. Ford Motor Company. That one trended down. It opened, it gapped, and has come back up since. But you still realistically could be in this trade. We are still 2 down on the week on Ford. General Motors, there's another one very, very similar to what Ford did. Starbucks, there's a big run to the downside. It is also 2 down on the month. Google, 2 down on the week. IWM, 2 down on the week already. Lululemon has gone 2 down on the week already. We'll see if that one has a continuation into this week. Lyft, a big run to the downside. Facebook, a big run to the downside. MU, similar. Netflix, very similar, had a nice little run today to the downside. Nike has gone the opposite way. We did not trigger to the upside, and we talked about this, how there was some conflict between the weekly and the monthly on Nike. So if we go look at that monthly, off of that shooter candle, Nike has gone 2 down on the month. So we'll see if that continues to the downside. Nvidia, we talked about this one potentially falling. Well, we broke the weekly inside bar. We'll see if we break the monthly inside bar later this week into the second week in January. Roblox, off of that shooter candle to the downside, hit targets. Shopify, off of the inside bar, hit targets. Roku, this is another one that's gone 2 down on the month already. We're 2 down on the week. We are 2 down on the month. Every single one of these plays, guys, like 95% of them have worked out for you guys so far, and we have just finished the first trading day of the year. Tesla broke down, hit this very, very minimal target, and then came back up. Still could see some potential for it to trend downwards. Uber, big run to the downside. XLU broke that inside bar to the upside. XOP, still sitting inside bar. We'll see if it breaks this tomorrow. This is a play that you guys can look at entering tomorrow, XOP, with puts, if it triggers at 136.78. If you guys have questions, leave them down below. You can find me on Twitter also at Mr. Clark Griswold. My Discord link is down below. That is free to join, so make sure you check out that as well. There is a paid portion of it where you get extra time with me, one-on-ones. You get live trading bots. You get the top 5s from these setups, the top 5 from the weeklies, the top 5 from the dailies, the quarterlies, the yearlies. You get the indicator that I've created for you guys, live trading bots, and all kinds of other things. Amazon has also broken that inside bar, gone 2 down on the week. That is the quick rundown I want to go through with you guys. We're going to go a little bit more in depth on this weekly review video next weekend. Hopefully, we'll see how the weekend plays out. I will try and get it out for you guys. I do have a busy weekend, but we will try and get it out for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Good luck trading. You can look for intraday stuff. You can look for places to enter on the weekly if you'd like. Look for things to enter on the monthly if you'd like. If you have the questions, ask them, guys. I'm here to help out. Good luck trading tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.